Please don't spoil the movie by adding your own soundtrack.
Hi, this is Johnny Bravo.
Hi, my name is Charlie Kale.
And welcome back to Please Don't Spoil,
the movie.
A podcast brought to you by sisters who love each other.
Sometimes, upon occasion. Yeah. I know, it's been a minute. It's been a second.
Life has been lifing.
Isn't it always?
I guess.
All right, talk about yourself before we talk about me.
I don't know. Bachelorette Vegas fun. I don't know. You go.
That's all you got? You don't want to elaborate on your bachelorette trip?
It was fun. Not really.
How riveting.
Yeah.
How exciting. Jesus. Okay, well, I guess we can talk about me now. My show, Are You My First, is currently out on Hulu. Make sure you guys are watching it.
Yes, please.
Because it's such a good show and it's such worth watching, and you can binge it in like one day because it's only like 10 episodes. So make sure you tune in. You may see me find love. You may not. Definitely tune in. I do wish they would have shown more. When I went back and watched it myself, it kind of felt like they were kind of scraping the surface. Like there was a lot of stuff that they left out that I wish would have been included, that I think would have made the show even more interesting.
Yeah.
But they failed to keep certain items in. But yeah.
Do you think they're going to have a season 2?
I think that we'll do a season 2. How they're going to vet virgins now, I don't know. Because they didn't really they just kind of took our word for it. So how they're going to determine, who's a virgin.
I mean,
because I feel like now that the show's out, okay, now they're going to get far more, applicants and whatever. So but who's to say all those people are telling the truth?
Yeah, but a lot of y'all were really awkward. Some of y'all, it was even if there's a one non-virgin that slips in, y'all, I hate to name names, but some of these cast members, since you know them, were really awkward. So it was obvious, okay, yeah, they're a virgin. Especially the girls.
Yeah.
Maybe the guys who get away with it, but.
I mean, yeah, I think some of them were obvious, but Rachel, for instance, people would definitely not, in a normal day, not think she's a virgin or think she's not a virgin.
I just feel like that's, I mean, I'm sure someone could lie. You can lie about anything. That's just such a big lie. Or it's just it's a long lie to have. Or you have to come up with a whole.
Well, I just think now because okay, the show will have attention to it now if they do another season. So people will obviously do or say that they are a virgin for the sake of just being on TV. They will literally lie. The first season, there was nothing to back it on or go against. There was no season before this, so it was just what I gotta lie for? Because who knows if the show's ever even gonna air?
Right.
And that's generally how I felt for a year. So
they probably want someone on the show, honestly, who was lying. If I was a producer, I would get someone who's lying for the story.
For the drama. I did. I think I did see that they were gonna try and do lie detector tests, but even then,
that would have been a funny way to start off the show. That would have been funny,
right? Yeah,
I'm a virgin. That would have been funny. They should have done that. Just not even to test y'all. Just for the hell of it. It doesn't have to be a real lie detector. It just would have been funny concept.
Yeah, I think they probably will incorporate it into an episode. But yeah.
That'd be funny. How was production? How was having a camera in your face all the time?
It was an adjustment for sure. And then in the beginning when we were first kind of starting off, they were kind of just we would talk about things how we sequestered for 9 days and other things, and they'd be the producers would be stop talking about that. Well,
yeah, because they can't.
What the fuck do you want me to talk about then? So
I mean, that's fair. You're breaking the fourth wall. Is it third wall?
Who cares?
They do.
They're gonna edit it out anyway, so what does it matter? But yeah, we had to sequester for 9 days. That was in and of itself crazy. I felt like I was going mad, but not really because I kind of enjoyed it.
I know you did. Just slept.
Yeah, but the day as the days got closer, I was shitting myself.
Right, but you didn't just do anything.
I remember
you didn't do nothing. You did some photo shoots and stuff.
Yeah, but
Or
that
there's
was like towards the end. Like in the beginning, like I did literally nothing. So probably by like day 7, that's when I started doing like a photo shoot, an interview, blah 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 blah. But the first like 7 days, 6 days, I didn't do shit. So yeah.
What was your favorite experience from the show?
What was my favorite experience? The whole experience was my favorite experience. It was fun. It was
Did you have like
cool.
Did you have like one moment you're like, that was fun, or wow, I'm having a great time, or wow, I'm having an awful time?
Yeah, there was there was a time where I was like, okay, I'm ready to fucking like go home. Which
Really?
was towards the end. Yeah, towards the end. Especially like, okay, I hate to give them credit, but like the Mormon boys, like when they left, like they were the fun. Like they were surprisingly like they were the drama. They were the
Yeah.
fun. They were
I
the
still can't believe they
entertaining.
let them go home. That was
Yeah, like
production.
and
Production should have never allowed that.
they left, we felt it. We're like, oh my God, it's so fucking boring now.
Right, because not only were like they were like fun, but like those were a big part of the originals.
Yeah.
So like everyone
Yeah.
else is like, okay, that's new. There's new people, and you're probably not gonna connect with them because they weren't the day ones as
And
much.
didn't.
And
And
didn't.
didn't.
Right. You're just not going to, and it's just gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
they should not have
And
left.
it's a,
They
like
should have not.
one
They should only one, maybe only once left, but not both of them. It's crazy.
right. And Katya left. I was like, oh my God, this is so fucking boring.
Yeah, Katya
now.
could have stayed. She's
And
just
then
good for the show.
like once they left, I was like, oh, so now I like literally have to focus on these like connections. And I was like, oh God. I was like, now I have to like actually like decide who I want. Like pin the drama back on somebody else, please.
Right. They should have.
So
They
there
should
was
have
no
thought
more like
of-
Key King after that. And it just got like so serious. And I was like, oh.
I mean, maybe that's what they were trying to go for. Because that was like the second to last one. Because after that was the last. Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, there was
Virgin
only 3
sacrifice.
sacrifices. So they
So
left
that
on
was-
the second one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your favorite person, girl wise?
I don't know, but I will say I was fucking pissed that Katya had to leave because here's my thing.
No.
Okay. If you watched, right? So the whole thing was like, okay, a guy will like come forward for a girl, professes like love for her, and then the girl has to either like determine if she wants to accept or like not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those are the rules. So Andrew gets up and he professes his love for Brooklyn. Brooklyn is like, no, thanks, not interested. Nobody comes up and professes their love for Farha. But Noah comes up, professes his love for Katya. She also is like, no. But Katya had to leave, but Brooklyn and Farha got to stay. I was like, how is the mathing here? If Katya has to go home, or if Brooklyn and Farha have to go home, or get to stay, excuse me, Brooklyn and Farha get to stay, Katya should get to stay. They did the same thing. Brooklyn had a guy step up for her. She said no. Katya had a guy step up for her. She said no, but she had to leave, but Brooklyn got to stay. I was like, if they get to stay, my girl need to stay.
I think it was
I
just
was really upset about that. It didn't feel right.
They were making up rules as they went.
Yeah, I was like, that's not how this goes. But I guess it was. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, I finished the show the other day. Glad the people who I thought were going to stay together stayed together. I'm glad.
Rachel and Michael.
No. I'm glad whatchamacallit didn't stay with Jake.
Brooklyn? Oh, you're glad Sarah didn't stay with Jake.
Yes.
I was like surprised. Like
Mm-mm.
when they did break up and I heard about it, like I was surprised. I was like, oh, they didn't stay together. Because I remember she was having like those concerns like while we were in Costa Rica and like when everybody was still there. But to me, not to like minimize her feelings, but to me, like I also wasn't like, I don't know, privy to their relationship as much as I guess I was privy to like Maddie's or like Rachel's. So like when she would like bring up those concerns, like it just didn't seem as like
Deep.
big as I guess it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when she broke up with him, I was like, oh, I didn't know this was like a legit issue like they were having in their relationship. Because when she would talk about it, I was like, oh, that's no big deal. But I guess it was. Watching it back, I was like, oh, I see now.
I feel like eventually he gave her the ick. Eventually. And once she talked about Mama, it was done. I was confused too. I was like, girl, are you attracted to him or no? Because I feel like in her head it was going back and forth. And then she talked to her Mama, I was like, okay, we're done. Cool.
Yeah.
Her Mama was like, this is the man. That was funny.
Right? Ah, her mom was funny for that. Did you
Yeah,
fight? I was like, oh my God.
and I didn't know where she was going with that either. I was like, what?
She didn't ask that like straight off the bat, but that's just how, they edit it.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I think she was like into him. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't as into him as I thought she was, because I don't know.
I think she was
They
in the
didn't.
beginning. As time
Yeah.
progressed.
I mean, she seemed very invested, but I guess she didn't like how he was like so inconsistent. So she was like, yeah, I ain't got time for this. She a real one.
It's interesting.
So,
Yeah, it was weird. I'm confused by him. Whatever.
Me too. We all are. He was playing fucking ping pong with her goddamn emotions. I don't want to kiss you, but like I'm gonna kiss you in front of everybody right now at this moment. I was like, what's wrong with him?
Like, I'm gonna sleep on the couch. I'm like, what? I don't know.
Right. He's so funny. She got out of there though.
Yeah. I really wish that I could have saw Carissa and the tall guy from The Bachelor work out.
That's another thing that I'm irritated they didn't show. Like, I feel like they did not show a good portrayal of the girls just being the girls.
Yeah.
And like the friendships that we made, because like I feel like without context, me boo-hooing when Carissa left looks crazy.
Yeah, you look
But I'm like,
shit.
this was my first of all, y'all didn't even make it known that this was my roommate. Y'all didn't make it known that this was my bitch. And now y'all sitting at home and now I'm crying hysterically and no one knows why. God, we used to spend hours in the bathroom because the bathroom is where they couldn't they didn't have any cameras in the bathroom. So we would always go in the bathroom and like talk shit. We spent hours in the bathroom talking shit. But obviously they couldn't show it because there wasn't any cameras.
Yeah.
But I was like, y'all are sending her home.
Sucks.
But yeah. But I remember when it happened or the day after the sacrifice, and I was talking to Ty about it, and I was basically like, why the fuck y'all send my girl home? And he was like, honestly, because basically like for the girls, like it was kind of like a no-brainer. It was like Hakeem and Crash. Like,
right.
We're sending them home.
Yeah.
I was shocked to see that there were people who didn't vote for Hakeem and Crash. Like Katya voted for Mike. And I was like, bitch, I didn't know other people were even open to the idea of not voting, like
Mike.
voting for somebody other than them. Right. But basically the guys, like their decision wasn't as easy. So basically what Ty was saying, like every guy basically has to go around in a circle and like plead their case for their girl. And like Ty was basically like, Mike really didn't make like that big of an argument for her.
He wasn't doing enough.
Yeah, he was like, he really just like didn't really like say that much. So
maybe that was obvious.
Coupled with the idea that like Noah was salty that she rejected him. Andrew was also interested in her as well, and she rejected Andrew, so he was probably salty too. So a couple of them.
Andrew was interested in her?
Yeah, they don't show everything, but yeah, Andrew was also interested in her. I think she was like, no thanks, I'm good, like right off the bat. Like the thing about Carissa and what I loved about her is just like she was like, if she wasn't interested, she was like, I'm not fucking interested. Like I'm not gonna waste your time, I'm not gonna waste my time. But like they took that as like, rejection.
No, they took it as she thinks she's so popular. I know Andrew.
Yeah, they think she thinks she's so cute, and so she is. So
I know Andrew. What's the other one?
Noah.
That tried to send her home.
Noah.
I know that they was talking. They was plotting. I knew it.
Oh yeah, they plotting the whole fucking from start to finish. From the day they got there to the day they left. That's all they did was plot. Plot.
That's so funny. They got them. They both got themselves kind of sent home going after that girl. Or I don't know. Brooklyn was the demise of them. It felt like
right, the fall of them both.
Yeah, because had they stayed with their original people,
right,
they'd have been. She was the demise. She won't. None of them. And she got to stay. They had to leave because they had to do playing B's and C's. And none of them worked out.
Yeah. I mean, but I guess, the goal isn't to stay. The goal is to find love. So if you're not,
sure.
You're not vibing with your gal.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
You think you're going to vibe with her. Okay. We were there for her.
Yeah. Same. If I was on the show, I'd be like, yeah, I'm here for love. I don't want to go back to America. Do you know when they got sent home, did they have to go back to quarantine or did they get sent home?
Yeah, we had to quarantine for like a day.
Oh, no, so the people who left Buku early, they just quarantined for like a day or did they have to stay the whole time of the show? I guess it's not that
No,
serious
like,
yet.
yeah, they quarantined for a day and then, like, left.
Oh,
They get to
okay.
stay in Costa Rica.
Well, like, I don't know if I guess it's not that big of a show, but like if I watch like, I don't know, Survivor and I'm like, okay, they didn't win because I saw them yesterday. They on Instagram right now. Like I know they didn't win because they was on Instagram. They said I was shooting.
Oh.
But I guess we're not there. Y'all not,
Oh,
no
I
one's
see what
stalking
you're
y'all.
saying.
But
Yeah, and it all aired at once, so and a year after.
hey, if people care, they'll find out. But they just don't know about y'all yet. Maybe the next one.
Right.
Anything else you want to talk about the show?
I guess that's it. That's all I have for now. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
I heard that most of
Next time you need to prepare questions to ask
was my
me,
questions.
okay?
I did have questions in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Mom?
I heard Mom's coming to Japan with us.
She
Huh?
probably not gonna come. She's
I
trying. She's probably not gonna come.
think she is coming. When I talked to her, she made it seem like, yeah, I got my
She
schedule
ain't
moved
bought no
around.
ticket yet.
She said she was going to buy a ticket tonight.
Okay, so when I talked to her, I said, well, do you want to buy it tonight? This was yesterday. I was like, do you want to buy it tonight? The flight's only $965 right now. And she was like, well, can I think about it? I said, bitch, we leave in 2 weeks. There's no thinking. And she was like, well, I got to check my work schedule. I was like,
Well, she's
it
got
sounds
this
like you're not
up.
trying to come. And then she was like, well, it's just going to be tomorrow. Like, I'll check tomorrow. And I said, okay, fine. So if she don't buy it tonight, that means she ain't coming.
At all. Is whatchamacallit doing it or travel advisor doing it for her? Or
I
she's
told
buying
her she needs to just book it herself. Book the flight herself.
Oh.
I looked up. I matched the flight.
Okay. Is
I emailed a girl and I
Okay.
asked her. I was like, "Can you add her to if she chooses to come? Can she be added to the items that we're doing?" And she said,
Okay.
"I can see she could." She said she could be added to some. She said she don't know if she could be added to all of them.
I'm hoping Disney. I'm assuming Disney. Mount. What are we calling me?
Mount Fiji.
Mount Fiji. I would assume. The only thing I could think that she might not be would be the sumo, maybe.
Sumo match. Yeah.
Yeah. But she has to come.
But yeah, we'll see. I asked Reagan how she felt because Reagan didn't sign up to go on vacation with our mama. So I was like, "Are
All
you
right.
okay?"
Yeah. I'm excited. I gotta
Me
buy some Japanese shit.
too.
I'm gonna bring a big suitcase and another suitcase because when Alyssa went, she was like, "My biggest regret is I didn't buy their clothes like enough. I didn't go enough shopping." I was like, "Say less."
That's what Reagan said. Reagan said like her friends went to Japan and she was like they didn't bring that much clothes because they bought everything while they were out there.
Oh, they bought everything while we were out there. Fun.
They bought like a lot of stuff while they were out there. So
okay, work. Well, maybe I won't bring no clothes and I'll buy my outfits while I'm out there.
well, we have a full itinerary, so we really won't have that much time for shopping. So the only day I can really see us shopping is probably when we go to the sumo show. Or maybe if we like leave Disney World early or something. Because when we go to Kyoto, that's the whole day. When we go to Mount Fiji, that's the whole day. The first day, we land at like 3 and my photo shoot is at 9 p.m.
Okay. That's not my photo shoot. I'm gonna be walking around. I got time.
Whatever.
I gotta sit by the phone for your photo shoot. I can go up the street.
Okay. Segueing from dating to dating. Think dating. Think the early 2000s. Think successful, young, stunning, beautiful, Black professionals. Think a young Vivica Fox. Think an even younger Morris Chestnut. Think Gabrielle Union. Think games and manipulation. Think the complexities of dating. Think the highs and lows of a relationship. Think cheating. Think men versus women. Think feminism. Think misogyny. That leads us to, drumroll please.
Two can play that game.
Two can play that game. Summary. Vivica A. Fox plays Shanté Smith, a confident, successful marketing executive who prides herself on knowing all the rules when it comes to keeping a man in check. When she catches her smooth-talking boyfriend, Keith, Morris Chestnut, stepping out with another woman, Shanté puts her infamous 10-day plan into motion, a strategic psychological game of love and manipulation designed to whip her man back into shape. The film is an American romantic comedy written and directed by Mark Brown. The film was originally written as a sequel to Mark Brown's previous picture, How to Be a Player, but was titled How to Make Your Man Behave in 10 Days or Less.
Too long.
But, you know, with rewrites and edits, it was no longer a sequel to that film, and they changed the title. So, you know how that goes.
Yeah. How to Make Your Man Behave in 10 Days or Less is a crazy title, sir.
I don't think that's that bad.
It's so long.
Yeah.
It needs 2
How
words.
to Make Your Man Behave in 10 days.
10 days or less.
I don't think it's that bad. I've heard longer. Originally, Vivica Fox turned down the role 3 times. She stated the initial script, I didn't like Shanté. I was like, you know, the way that it was written, she was just such a bitch. And I didn't like it and some of the language. I didn't like her relationship with Keith. And I just said, nah, it's not what I want to do. But then, of course, after persuasion, some edits, some rewrites, she was persuaded to sign on to it. The film also had a direct-to-DVD sequel titled 3 Can Play That Game, which was released in February 2008. Vivica Fox reprised her role, but in this film, she had a minor role as a relationship counselor. I guess she left the world of marketing and advertising.
Oh my God.
To become a relationship counselor.
That's hilarious.
And Morris Chestnut's character is not in the movie, but however, he is mentioned.
Okay. She's still, I wonder if she's still with them in the movie. I would just assume so.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Perhaps.
That
I wanted to watch it. I thought about watching it, but I didn't. The movie was released September 7th, 2001 and distributed by Sony Pictures.
Okay.
Budget.
10 million.
Not bad, but not quite.
6 million.
You're going down and you should.
15 million?
13 million doll hairs.
Yeah.
Box office.
20 million.
$22.4 million doll hairs.
It's a profit. Yes.
Yeah. The film received generally unfavorable reviews from critics, but still grossed $22 million against its $13 million budget and has become a cult classic.
Is everything a cult classic that didn't make that much money?
Right. But this is a cult classic in the Black community, so
I think
it's
so
different.
too. It's one of my favorites.
Oh my God. Love. Actually, I will say though, when I was watching it, oh my God. I don't know why. I was like, do I not like Vivica Fox as an actress? The way she was acting was working on my fucking nerves. The way she was talking.
Just in general, or when she was doing her like monologues?
It reminded me of, you know how Keke Palmer be fucking talking?
Oh.
It reminded me of that, but like not as dramatic. But it was aggravating the shit out of me.
Oh. This is her acting style. Was it Vivica? Was it Shanté's character at all?
I think it was like her, you know, just like the way she like enunciated.
Oh.
And like, I don't know, it was just driving me insane. Whatever Keke Palmer be doing, that's what she was doing. And it was aggravating me. So yeah.
I didn't like, there was a lot of, well, I guess it was for the times, but it was who's very much like, and she's the top exec of the law firm, and she's the youngest
my
person
God.
ever, and then he's the best black man ever, and
I
I
appreciated
appreciate it, but it was
I
like,
appreciated the fact that they were like like young black professionals and they were all very successful. But also, it was a bit of a reach that Vivica Fox, and I don't want to say I was against it because I'm not against it, but it was a bit of a reach that Vivica Fox was 28. First of all, I was like, she was like 37 filming this film. In reality, I was like, I don't think we need to know her age. Like, we don't need to know that she's 28. And I know Hollywood likes to age women, so I was thankful that she was 37 playing a 28-year-old, but I was like, she's not fucking 28. And then like Keith was like 29. Freaking Anthony, not Anthony, what that nigga name is? Anthony Anderson. He was like 27. I was like, no, none of y'all are in y'all 20s. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And then she was 27. She lived in that like 10,000 square foot mansion at 28, and she was a partner. I was like, come on now. Come on. She could be a manager, and she could have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Why is she living in why? Yes, let's make it girlfriends. Why is she in a 10,000 square foot mansion by herself with no children? Just her.
No,
and a partner at 28. Come on, like, who's a partner at 28? She graduated college 4 fucking years ago.
It was a lot. I mean, I get it. I get what they were doing for the times, but I was just like, as someone who's you don't have to.
And I think that's fine. If we're gonna do that though, then they shouldn't be 28-year-olds. Make her 37.
40.
Make her 40.
45. But yeah,
make her 35. But yeah. Oh, I gotta go through the cast.
Oh, okay.
Cast: Vivica A. Fox as Shanté Smith, Morris Chestnut as Keith Fenton, Anthony Anderson as Tony, Gabriella Union as Connie Spaulding, Wendy Raquel Robinson as Karen, Tamala Jones as Tracy Johnson, Bobby Brown as Michael, Monique as Deidre, Ray Wise as Bill Parker. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's her boss. Oh, I didn't say any of these people's like characters. So Monique plays Deidre, that's Vivica Fox's friend. Bobby Brown plays Karen, boyfriend. Who cares? Okay, yeah, that's that. I don't feel like going back. I don't feel like it. Shameful. Okay, so the movie opens with Shanté, Vivica A. Fox, in her office in a high-rise building somewhere, I guess in like Los Angeles. She is a high-powered marketing executive. She's partner. She's 28. And she has like her own office, her own assistant, her own everything. Her life's just perfect. Her world is fantastic. She has a 10,000 square foot home, a convertible luxury car, and she has a man who acts right and cooperates.
So they say.
So we meet her. She's talking about how fabulous her life is, how she knows how to keep a man in check. And while she's like in her office, her friends, Karen, played by Tamila Jones. No. Karen, played by Wendy Raquel Robinson, and Tracy, played by Tamila Jones, are both calling her with their man problems. And
Don't you know?
Proclaims to be a man expert.
And since it's hot outside, which is my favorite thing, which is a fact that's, I guess I've been saying forever.
She said, what'd she say? Spring, summer?
Don't you, men always, men always have a girlfriend wintertime, but when it starts warming up and they can go outside and cheat freely, they drop their girlfriends so they can go home.
That's when they start acting up. When the mini skirts start coming out, when the fitted bodycon dresses start coming out around spring, summer, that's when they start cutting up on you.
Spring, summer, joggers.
Spring, summer. Joggers. That's what I thought about when she said that. It's like joggers.
Spring, summer.
And you'll be the first one over for tea. So she's talking about her friends and how they're having man problems. She scurries home because her girlfriend Is it
Karen. Yeah,
Karen is staying over by her house because she especially has just recently, I think they're broken
They're-
up, they're on ice. She's
Yeah.
having issues with her man.
Boyfriend troubles, yeah.
We get a little flashback. We're introduced to Karen's situation. She too is a big time like engineer.
I think she's a lawyer.
think
Oh, I thought she was a lawyer. I think she's a
no,
lawyer.
I think she was an engineer. She wasn't a lawyer. She wasn't a lawyer. It was something like something rare that you would find a black woman doing.
I think who's a lawyer? Someone was a lawyer.
So she's like a like engineer at this like engineering firm. She's the youngest, the only a black female, and just like Shanté, she's got like her life together. One day she's getting her car serviced at this like car garage. The guy who was working on the car, Shanté describes him as like car garage. Yeah, that's it.
Mechanic
car shop, body shop. Like,
car garage.
Whatever. So the guy who's working on her vehicle, Shanté describes him as like an Uncle Tom looking ass nigga. He's hideous. He's missing his teeth. He has like a Jerry curl. He's gap tooth. Teeth all fucked up. They're mangled. Got an accent, a lisp. Not cute. But he's all into Karen. And Karen, being the wonderful woman that she is, she sees potential in him. She says, you know what? I'm going to clean you up. And then we're going to see what you're looking like after I clean you up. And then I'll let you know.
That was a crazy thing to do. What are you a life coach, bitch? What are you doing?
She saw potential.
That might be my one thing about this whole movie. That storyline pissed me off.
That was
made me very upset.
I thought it was sweet.
How does it end?
With her getting engaged with a ring on her finger. That's her getting engaged is terrible.
She picked this man up from the ground, turned him into something.
Okay, we're not worried about the middle. We're worried about the end. Yeah, I see.
But I feel like he just got engaged with her to keep her money. Like, I don't even think he wants to be engaged. He's just like, actually, it's safe here. So here's a ring. That's not even cute. Their story's not even cute. Do you think their story's cute? I know you don't think their story's cute.
I thought it was cute because it was Bobby Brown.
Guess.
I liked how they added him in the movie.
I guess.
So, back to what I was saying, she takes him to like the barbershop. She cleans him up. I guess she gets him veneers. I don't know. His teeth are instantly fixed. He gets a haircut. She gives him some new clothes. And he looks like Bobby Brown. So if you think Bobby Brown cute, that's what he looked like. He looked like himself.
What?
And
it is. Not he looked like Bobby Brown. It is Bobby Brown.
He looked
just like Bobby Brown.
Right. Well, Bobby Brown looked like that's him. So he looked like Bobby Brown. He looked like himself. And he's like totally into her. He asks her to marry him. And just as they're doing good, their relationship is going great. He starts feeling himself as once you give ugly men a chance, as they normally do, he starts feeling himself. And he stops bringing up the topic of marriage, tells her that he has commitment issues, is sleeping on her couch, eating up all her food, telling her to go get him a beer.
Thank you.
And he's completely checked out of the relationship. And now we're resumed back to present day.
He's not checked out, he checked in.
Right.
Into her
he
taking
checked
care
out
of him.
and checked in. Right.
He's like, I love a maid.
He checked in. He checked out into being a good man and checked into being a bum ass nigga. Real fucking quick. So Shanté, back to present day. She arrives at her home. Karen's in her home in pajamas crying over Michael, Bobby Brown, her man. And Shantae's like, you need to leave the broke nigga. She's like, I can't leave him. I love him. And she's like, okay, well, if you're insisting on staying with him, you need to follow my 10-day plan. Now, fast forward, we're also introduced to Shantae's other friends, Tracy, whose man is definitely cheating on her, and Deidre, whose man is a brokey. So, all of her friends.
Deidre terribly. Her character.
Why? What, her man? I thought her character was fine.
I don't know. I feel like
someone has to play the urban one.
Right. I was like, damn, she can't, I don't know. Like, why her man gotta be, why they look like they in the hood? I'm like,
someone has to be, okay? Everybody couldn't be a marketing executive. with a 5,000 square foot home.
I thought that's the way we were going with this movie.
No,
Can she be an
not
accountant?
everybody.
She can't be an accountant. I don't know what she was doing. I miss
She
Monique.
could have been a payroll accountant. I could have seen that for her.
I miss Monique.
I know. Bring her back.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Netflix. Solidarity.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't watched Netflix in like 7 years.
That's true.
Anywho, it's true I haven't watched Netflix in a multitude of years. Is it because they didn't pay Monique? That's a gray area.
Right.
But
it's a list.
So we're introduced to Shanté's like other friends, Deidre, who's played by Monique, Tracy, whose man is 1,000% cheating on her, and as she's like navigating her relationships and her friendships, we're finally introduced to Keith. Throughout her day, she goes to make a pick-me-up or a stop-by. Not a pick-me-up, a rendezvous at Keith's office. Drive-by, something. So she goes to his office. Keith is played by Morris Chestnut. He's a lawyer. He's hot. He's sexy. He's cute.
He's wearing a suit.
She goes to his office. They greet each other. They have sex in his office. She leaves. And as she's leaving, she's getting into her convertible. And here comes the one, the only, Connie Spaulding, played by the illustrious Gabrielle Union.
This is my favorite scene.
It's the best fucking scene.
Her
walking in and that fucking red dress, and she fucking slinging that ponytail, and then she pulls it back while she has this animalistic look on her face, like she's ready for blood and sex. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this. She looks fantastic.
It does look great. It's my favorite scene. And
Connie Spaulding, a bona fide hoe, whatever she says.
Pretty much a bona fide hoe. She would sleep with your man, but I think Shanté is like, but I trust my man, so I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
And then my favorite part is when Shanté's like, hey, what's her name? Gabrielle Union's
Connie.
character? Hey, Connie.
Hey, Connie.
Hey, Connie.
I'm there to see your man.
Negro. I'm gonna go check on that Negro.
Holler at that Negro.
That's my favorite.
Hey, Connie. Good to see ya. Bitch.
Go holler at that Negro.
Holler at that Negro.
Okay, girl. I'm going to see your man.
I'm there to see your man. Oh, he's up there, girl. Go holler at that Negro. So Connie goes up there to see her man. Why? I don't know. Connie's also in like fucking marketing. Everyone's in marketing.
Yes. I do question though, what is Shanté's schedule when she get work done? Because she got into the office for 5 minutes and then she just been
She literally doesn't work. Every time, like, she's never working. She's always playing her fucking games.
Right. And I just want people to know, like, you rarely, I mean, I guess with the higher you up, you can bullshit more. But I don't think that many people have that much freedom. Just to, like, I'll be back. I'm going to go here. Look at my convertible. I'm so happy.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially now when you're a partner at 28.
Yeah.
Lock in.
Right. Lock in.
So
we meet the whole
gang. About her day. We've met all of our essential characters. We also meet Keith's
Tony,
best friend, right hand man. He works at the law firm with him, Tony. He comes in after Keith and Shanté have had sex, and it's basically like, it smells like sex in here.
Gross.
But Shanté goes on about her day, and it's basically like, I'm not worried about Connie. I'm not worried about anybody, because you know why? I have a good man. I trust my man.
Period.
Okay? And so later that night, the ladies, Shanté and her friends, Deidre, Tracy, Karen, they're all having like a girls' night in at Shanté's place. They're talking about their respective men. They're all talking about their favorite thing about their mans, their sex lives, etc., etc. Then, as the night goes on, the girls start to chit-chat, they start to dance, they start to have fun. The house phone rings. Karen, who's staying at Shanté's place, picks up the phone. It's Keith. Keith has a message for Shanté. Because Keith and Shanté are supposed to be getting dinner that night, he tells Karen to tell Shanté, hey, I will not be able to grab dinner tonight because I'm working late. To Shanté, this is a huge red flag because, according to her, she knows everything there is to know about men. And she claims that the number one lie that a man tells you when they're cheating is that they're working late. So when he says he's working late, she already know, oh, they got some fucking shit going on around here. Something ain't right. Something ain't adding up.
Also, why wouldn't you
So
just give me the phone
Shanté,
when I'm right here?
right.
Just
So
give me the phone.
Shanté takes her and her girls, and they instead go out to dinner at her favorite spot. So they're at this restaurant. Shanté and the girls, they're like, why are we here? Shanté's like, shut the fuck up. And while they're there, they see, of course, Keith, Shanté's man, on the dance floor with another woman. Shanté sees this. Her girlfriends are like, is that Keith? Why is he here with another woman? I thought he said he was working late. That don't look like no work. What are you going to do? What are you going to say? Are you going to confront him? Shanté's like, lady, shut the hell up. I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to walk over and say hi. She walks over to him. She's like, hey, Keith, good to see ya. She keeps it very brief, very casual. She makes it seem as if they're just acquaintances.
She's
And Keith has
unbothered.
egg on his face. He's like, Shanté, hey, what are you doing here? This is Shanté introduces to the woman that he's with. She compliments her outfit. She's like, oh, I love that outfit. DKNY, you look so cute. Love DKNY. She's like, oh my God, thank you. And she's like, well, Keith, it was good to see you. Enjoy your night. And then she walks off. Keith now, confused, concerned, doesn't know what to do. He's like, I need to get the fuck out of here. So he tells him, his date, he's like, okay, we need to go. And she's like, we haven't even eaten yet. He's like, yeah, the food here is not that good. Let's leave. So Shanté goes back. She sits down amongst her girls. They basically like, what happened? What did you just do? And she's like, everything's fine. It's cool. She's somebody that he works with. They were getting food. It's fine. No biggie.
It's not really fine. She had
It's
a
not
breakdown in the bathroom. She was like, okay, I'm fucking pissed off, but I have to play it cool because that's like rule number 2. Stay cool,
Yeah.
don't panic. Never panic. Never let him see you panic. And then I think rule number 2 is never let your friends know the whole situation, which is kind of messed up because she all up in their business. I don't like that. I didn't like that about her.
Right. I didn't like that
She's
either.
like, you could be upset
But the
that your man's
girls
with.
aren't really buying it, especially Deidre. Deidre's like, all right, girl. Sure, nothing's wrong.
And then Karen's like her little.
Karen
feels
believes
like
everything she says.
it's like a little sister. Like, no, Shanté knows what she's talking about. Blah, blah,
My
blah.
big sister knows exactly what she's doing.
I'm like, do you want to fuck her? Like, calm the fuck down. Why are you so obsessed with Shanté?
Yeah,
But
Deidre is
just
the
cute, though.
pessimist and Karen is the optimist.
She's a realist. I'm fuck with it. Let's see. So Keith, the next day or that night, Keith tells his best friend Tony the whole situation, and he asks him for advice. So Keith personally is not into like the games. He's just like, this is what I did. I fucked up. Now what? Tony, on the other hand, can play a game. He, from like halfway through the movie, I was like, oh, okay. It's not even two can play the game is not Keith versus Shanté. It's Shanté versus Tony.
Tony, no, listen.
Tony's the one coming up. Shanté.
Tony's the fucking puppet master.
Yeah.
Puppet master, and Keith is just the fucking puppet.
I thought that was so funny. I was like, now she's playing a game with the best friend, not even Keith. He's just following what Tony says.
Exactly.
Which is hilarious. I'm like, Tony ain't got nobody. Why you listening to Tony?
Exactly.
This could have ended by step 5 had you not listened to this.
Or y'all could have been back together, but you wanted to
listen to Tony.
With your friend. You wanted to listen to your misogynistic friend.
Yes. And I think Tony tells him to like call her or I don't know.
Yes. So what happens is Keith runs Tony the story. Tony's like, you have to call her. And Keith is like, I don't know, like maybe I should like wait it out. And he's like, no, she now has the upper hand. You need to call her. So he's coaching him through everything. So he calls. Shanté being, the all-knowing man expert that she is. She knew he was going to call. She tells herself and the audience, you never answer on the first call.
Fair.
You have to first let them know that you're in a meeting. Tell him to call back in 10 minutes. If he doesn't call back exactly in 10 minutes, let him know that you went into another meeting. She's got it all down pat. She's got it all calculated out. So eventually, Keith and Shanté do get on the phone. She keeps it very short. She keeps it very brief. She said, hey, Keith, I don't have time. I have to go into another meeting. Let's meet at Zazario's tonight, 7:30. He's like, wait, but I really want to talk. Zazario, 7:30. Okay, bye. It's now 7:30 that night. It's time for their dinner. Okay. She arrives. She looks very cute, very poised. Keith is there, very nervous. He's making the first move. He's the one speaking first. He's like, look, Shanté, I know last night me at the club with old girl that didn't look good, but you have to understand it wasn't anything. She was
Liar.
hungry. I was hungry. She wanted to grab food. I just went with her and that was it. And she's like, okay, thank you. I appreciate your honesty. We don't have to talk about it any further. And he's like, okay, great. She's like, I think we should break up. He's like, what? She's like, yeah, I think we're just going in two
We need a
different
break.
directions. We need a break. I think we need some time apart. And she gets up. She's like, do you want me to pay for the check? And he's like, no, I got it. And she's like, you sure? And he's like, yeah, I'm sure. And she's like, okay, well, take care. And she's on her way.
Like
Of
nothing
course,
ever
after
happened.
this transpires, now Keith, he's spiraling. He has to consult with his boy, Tony. Tony now tells him, oh my God, she offered to pay. And Keith's like, yeah, what's the big deal? And she's like, no woman ever offers to pay. And Keith is like, she offers to pay all the time. And he's like, yes, but she never offers to pay and breaks up with you in the same night. What she's showing you is that she doesn't need you, that she's an independent woman, that she doesn't have to deal with the likes of you. Oh my goodness. You're so out of your league right now.
Yes,
She's got the upper hand.
she
And
does.
he's like, okay, what do I do? And Tony's like, just listen to me, baby. Just listen to me. Meanwhile, Shantae's, her wheels are turning. She's doing her thing. This is like day 1 of her 10-day plan to get this nigga in line. So day 1, break up with him. Now she says to herself and to the audience, look, if you don't want your man, just break up with him. Leave him alone. Never talk to him again. End it right there. But if you do want him and you want him to never act up ever again, you gotta give him some hell. You gotta do him dirty. You gotta follow my 10-step plan. Okay? Day 1. Here we go.
So yes.
Wait,
So
you can
Sean,
almost see it
no, I can't
right
see it.
there. Now
Oh.
you can see it.
Okay.
You're
So
lost.
I can see a little bit. So yes, not Tony. Keith keeps calling her. She doesn't answer. She keeps ignoring. She stays in the house. The next day, she's trying to chill. It's a Sunday. The phone keeps ringing, and she says, "You know what? Time to go to church. I'm gonna go praise the Lord. That it's never too late to go see Jesus." While she's there, it's not just not just a praise session, but added bonus. But she's also got to put in work. She's got to every day is part of the game. She's got to initiate
Yeah.
plan 6. This plan
So day
is
2 and 3, she says, are like the easiest days. So we did day 1 was her breaking up with him. Day 2 and 3, the easiest days for her, the worst days for him because all he's been doing is calling. And now, I guess this is day 3. She at church.
Yeah. So while she's at church, she spots her she sees her plan. So her plan is, I see
She need a
nigga
flunky and she need a PR person.
right.
That's what she says.
So she spots a nigga who likes to gossip, and she spots someone she's gonna
Her
help
flunky.
her flunky. So she sees, I don't know, Kirk, who goes to church all the time. She's like, "Oh, Kirk. Oh my God, it's so good to see you." She gives him a big old hug. She bear hugs him in front of the PR guy, the gossiper. Because what you need to know about men now, the future, and forever, they gossip more than women. And that is a fact. So she's hugging up on this man. She's grabbing him. The guy, Kurt, is like, wow, this is a lot.
This is an intimate hug.
This is an intimate hug. He's like, whoa, okay, girl. I didn't know he was like that. The whole time the PR person is peeping game. He taking notes. He's writing it down. He said it's a 5-second hug, and on the 5th second, she blew in his ear or something like that. And
then on the 6th second, he grabbed a little ass.
Right. He kind of like on the way out, he kind of grabbed like a little scoop. Got right that
a little
down.
graze.
A little graze. But at the end of the day, he's like, this is tea. I must report back. So after church, Tony, or like whatever. Tony was supposed to go. Tony goes to see Keith, so because they're supposed to be playing golf. It's a golf day, but Keith is still down and out by the whole Shanté situation. Tony's like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go play golf. He goes play golf with his buddies. The PR guy there is there, the gossiper. He runs Tony the story about what happened at the church and how Shanté was all buddy with Kirk and how it seemed like they got something going on, and that wasn't just a friendly
That
church
wasn't
hug.
a church hug. That was a I want you
Right,
hug.
it was foreplay.
And Tony's like, no. And he's like, yes, nigga, I seen it with my own eyes.
Niggas are the worst. Cause like had I mean, obviously that's what she wanted to happen, but had that not been what she wanted to
Right.
happen, then like you're creating drama for no fucking reason because of a hug.
Right. But
crazy.
look, her plan
Yeah,
is
what she's
going
doing.
into play.
Mhm.
Shanté even says it herself. She says, look, when people talk about you, there's always going to be slander. But the payoff to her little church hug PR flunky scenario will be far greater.
Keith's still upset. I think Tony tells him what he saw, and he's like, oh no, Shanté would do that, blah, blah, blah. So Keith is down in the dumps. Shanté's back at her house, still ignoring him, still doing her plan. But
oh yeah, he's still calling her 24/7
yes.
left and right. He's still calling.
But Keith, who's not playing by a rule book, pulls his own rule. He shows up to her house. Shanté's not prepared for this kind of nonsense. She was like, oh, he's just gonna keep calling. No one's ever showed up to their house unexpected. It is kind of crazy. So when he shows up, they get into an argument. She's like, why are you here? He's like, why are you even answering my phone call? They're going back and forth. He leaves. But when he leaves the house, he feels good because he's transferred that negative energy onto her. She closes the door and you can see like she's literally like, ugh. So the next day, Keith walks into the office, happy, go lucky, having a great time. He talks to Tony. Tony's like, what's going on? You look so happy. And then when she's Shanté, and she's like, this is a rough day for me. I'm not sure what happened here.
She's down and out. So this is day 5. So day 5, there's like a huge shift. Like she had the upper hand. Now that Keith came over, started a fight with her. In that moment, there is a big shift, a big transfer of power. She had all the cards. Now Keith has all the cards. And now Keith has the upper hand. Because he went over there, started a fight with her, got her all out of her mind, got her acting crazy, got her in a tizzy. That's how men do you. And so now he's holding the cards. And she's like, this can't happen. This can't work for long. I've got to get my power back. So now we're on day 6.
I don't think it's still going good. Keith is having a great time. He's going out to the club with Connie. No, it's
Connie Spaulding.
Yeah,
a
with
bona fide hoe.
And Connie, first of all, how you gonna go from let me go see your man to I'm dancing on your man? It's crazy.
Well, that was her whole plan. Like she's a hoe.
I mean, I guess, but damn, bitch. But yeah, Connie all up in the club dancing on Keith, doing crazy moves. Keith is like, okay, whoa. Because in the back of his mind, he's like, Shanté is number one. I'm just trying to play the game because Tony told me to play the game. And, I'm just trying to, we're broken up, but he still wants Shanté back. And then Tony's like, boy, if I was you, I'd be on that ass.
He literally says, when they're at the club, he pulls Tony aside and he's like, she's trying to rape me on the dance floor. And Tony's like, so? You said that like it's a problem. I was like, oh my God.
It is a problem, Tony.
And so Tony has to give him like a pep talk. He's like, look, if you and Shanté are going to be broken up, like you have to date other women. You have to see other people.
It's fair.
He's like, you need to lean into this. And Keith is like, yeah, you're right. Keith is an idiot. He doesn't have his own individual brain cells and can't think for himself. He does everything Tony tells him to do.
I know. I just wish... he's not into the game. I feel like if Tony never said anything, I think they would have been back day 2.
Yeah, we wouldn't have this movie.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Tony.
Or day 3. But he was crazy to go out with that girl. Like, what was that about?
At the club?
He didn't need this. Yeah, that original coworker. Why you brought her out?
Oh, that was crazy.
That was crazy. What the fuck was that about? What were you trying to do? What was the end goal there?
No.
Cheated, girl. If
Well, because
he,
he
if
acting
she had
all
caught him, he would have cheated on her.
innocent all of a sudden, like, oh, we're playing
Right,
games. Yeah, you're about to cheat on
right.
me, motherfucker.
Exactly. So Tony gives him this pep talk. He's like, "Look, if you're gonna be broken up with Shanté, you have to like lean into this." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right." So this is like day 5. Day 6, still kind of rocky for Shanté. She's like, it's still kind of rocky, but not as bad as day 5. Now, what she's gonna do to get her power back, she is now gonna call up all of her exes. She's gonna go through her little black book and call up all her past dates, relationships, whatever, to distract her from thinking about Keith. She's dated a lot of bums in the
Bums.
past because
I didn't like that. I was like, why can none of these men be cute?
right, they were all bottom feeders. I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
They were all Karen's boyfriend before she cleaned him up.
no, seriously. Seriously.
Yeah.
So, that's what she's doing to distract herself from Keith. Now we're moving on to day 7. Shantae's like, okay, it's time for me to get the power back and for me to hold all the cards. So what Shantae does, she gets all, lathered up, all
Gussied up.
smooth. She puts on makeup. She does her hair. She puts on a form-fitting dress that really accentuates her curves. She packs up some of Keith's old shit, and she makes her way to his home. She pulls up with a box of
Hey,
his stuff,
hey,
looking
Keith.
sexier than ever. She knocks on the
Whispering.
door. Yeah, she's whispering all so, "Hey,
Hey,
Keith,
Keith. I didn't wanna.
I thought I'd drop off these things.
Mm,
Yeah, still at my house. I just wanted to give them
yeah.
to you, for some closure."
Yeah.
And Keith is at the door and he's like, "Oh, okay. Like, do you want to come in?" And she's like, "No, that wouldn't be for the best. Goodbye, Keith." And he's like, "Look, please come in. I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna hurt you." She's like, "Good night, Keith." She walks to her car. He says something to get her to turn back in, which is what she wanted all along.
Right. Because she
So
got transfer that energy.
she now goes into the house. They make out. They're kissing on each other. He's grabbing her butt. Just when he thinks he's about to get her back, lock her in. They're back on the right path. She gets up. She's like, this is a bad mistake. This is the wrong decision. I'm sorry, Keith. I must go. She
Oh, must go.
skirts. She heads to the door. She gets in her convertible and she's on her way. And the power is transformed back to her.
Oh,
She's
how the
now holding the
turntables have
keys.
turned.
Oh, how the turntables.
Tables turned.
So, it's day 8. We're back in our bullshit. We're back doing good. We're doing dandy. I really don't know what happens on day 8.
Tony hears the news that about Keith and how Shanté comes over and she, transferred the power back to her. He's not happy about this because, mind you, who's playing the game? Shanté and Tony,
And
not
Tony.
Keith. So Tony is very upset to hear that this happened, and he really
He's
knows like he
basically
has got to bring out the big guns because this is not going to be an easy one.
right. So he's basically telling Keith what to do. And Keith, to the point, is kind of like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of you. Like, I'm tired of your shit.
I'm tired of
And
this.
Tony's like, you think this is still about you? This isn't about you anymore. This
about
is
her.
bigger than you. And he's like, oh, so you mean to tell me this isn't about me and my relationship? This isn't about my life? Tony's like, no, nigga. This
This is
been stop
hilarious.
being about you. This is for every man in America. And Keith is like, you're acting as if like women in Shanté are like the CIA. He's like, dude, women
Some of them are.
like Shanté have much, much more power than anybody in the CIA.
Period.
And Tony tells him that what we don't know is that Connie invited him to some like network event party or some shit.
Marketing something.
And Keith tells him, Tony tells Keith that he needs to go with Connie to this event. And Keith is like, I'm not doing that. And he's like, listen to me, dude. Listen, okay? You're getting all worked up. You're fawning over Shanté, all this stuff. You're calling her 24/7. Has she ever called you? Has she ever cried over you? Has she ever fawned over you? And he's like, no, she hasn't. Exactly. You've got to get the power back. You've got to take Connie as your date to this networking event so she can see what she's missing out on. And Keith agrees. So this networking event, I really don't understand how Connie and Shanté are both like attendees at it. I guess because they're both in marketing. Who cares?
I think Connie's company's putting it on, and then Shantae's company's got to go to bump elbows with somebody that's there. Something like, I don't know.
It made it seem like, oh, okay.
Because I know
go ahead.
he's like, oh, this is because Shantae's boss introduces Shanté to Connie, like, this is a girl, this is a lady who's throwing this event. So I'm assuming her company has something to do with it, but somebody there. Because they're about to lose business or something, so they have to go to, I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
Maybe their company, Shantae's company, wants to work with Connie's company, so they go into this event to network, something like that.
What I deduced from it was it seemed like whoever Connie works for is like Shantae's company's competitor, and like the boss felt like they needed to be there. That's what I got. Yeah. Who cares? They're all at the party.
Yes. So yes,
they're
so
all
that
at
week,
fucking work party.
yes, Shantae's boss, like the Friday, was like, hey guys, we had to work the weekend. By work the weekend, they mean go to this party, which is not going to happen in the real world. Just hope you know, work the weekend means you in the office. It's not, you get to go to a nice party and
you don't get to go to a nice Hollywood party with like free beer.
You're like, oh darn, I gotta go to work at someone's mansion.
Exactly.
But no.
Sign me up every weekend if that's the fucking case.
So yes, unbeknownst to Shanté, this party is being thrown by Connie, who's also apparently dating her man? Question mark.
So Shanté arrives at the party. I guess she invites her friends too, because Deidre, Karen, Tracy, they're all there as well as like her guests. So Shanté, she's talking to her boss. She's saying what a nice event it is. And he's like, oh, well, let me introduce you to the woman who put it all together. In walks Connie with Keith on her arm.
And
Shanté is frozen like a stone. She cannot believe that Keith is there with Connie, hand in hand, arm in arm, and she's bearing witness to it. And she has to play coy in front of her boss to not make a scene. And so she's fucking pissed.
So he ignores her. He doesn't even he doesn't even look in her direction.
And he's like eating it all up as she's like
Connie pretends like she don't know Shanté. I'm like, well, hold
on. Right.
There's too much going on. My head will explode.
Yes. So everyone's in attendance. Shantae's friends see this. They're like, I know your man ain't up in here with this hoochie. And she's like, ladies, it's cool. Like, I got it under control. It's fine. Keith also has Tony there, who's also, whispering in Keith's ear. Telling Keith that, oh, she's looking at you. She's paying attention. Look, you got her all wrapped around your finger. She's going crazy, blah, 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 blah. So as the party's going on, Shanté finally approaches Keith and is like, Keith, what are you doing here with Connie? And Keith is basically like, look, I'm sick of your games. I'm sick of the games that you're playing. I'm a good man. I'm not putting up with your shit anymore. And what you need to realize is I got options. And Connie is option number 1. And he walks off. Shanté, however, is not done. She's like, all right, you don't want to talk to me? Guess what? I'll talk to this little girl instead. So then she goes up to Connie and she's like, Connie, can I speak to you for a moment? She's like, yeah, sure.
What are you doing here with Keith? You know he's my man.
Oh. Well, if he's your man, he's certainly not acting like it.
Well, perhaps he would be if he didn't have a little hooch like you running behind him all the time.
I don't appreciate your tone. And why are you calling me names? I mean, come on, Shanté. It's a little junior high, don't you think? Keith is here with me because he wants to be here with me. I didn't force him. I'm not twisting his arm. It's his decision. So don't take your frustrations out on me if you can't control your man.
And it's like, no, this heifer.
Right.
In a different world, in a different reality, she would have punched her in the face. But, work hard. She's got to keep it cute. She's got to keep it classy.
Does Connie want to date Keith, or does she want to piss me off for whatever reason? Like, what is your motivation here, you fucking bitch?
Right. Exactly.
Like, why are you doing this? What are you doing this for? And like, she was acting like, what's the problem? Why you want to talk to me? I was like,
yeah, she's like, what are you talking about? Right. Don't play dumb now.
Don't play dumb. And then she was like, what did she say? Like, let's act like adults or let's talk like grown-ups. What did she was talking like real, it really pissed me off.
She was
It would've-
talking out the side of her mouth.
Yeah, she said something. She was like, what are we in high school? She said something like that. I'd be like, no, bitch. This is my boyfriend. You said the other day, I'm about to go see your Negro. And now you here with my Negro? And you'll be like, yeah, what's the problem? That was 2 days ago.
She's a bona fide hoe. Hello. This is her
funny.
character. That's why she was in Red. She's a Scarlet. So
Shanté goes to Plan B.
She goes to Plan B.
I need a
Remind you,
man here.
this is like day 9 or some shit.
Yeah,
of
we're
her
off
10-day
script.
plan.
We're off script.
Yeah, we're going rogue now.
Bonus round.
She's like, okay. Shantae's like, y'all need to pay attention. Y'all need to pay attention fast because this is going to move really quickly. We've got to get back on track here. So now what I'm going to do is going to be a little dress, but it's for a good cause. She goes out to her car, her convertible. She gets like this fucking tool. I don't know, something sharp, a knife, whatever. And she shoves it into her tire.
Crazy
to
work.
lure in an attractive, sexy man to bring back with her to the party to make Keith jealous. A couple of men go by. She finally gets her winning bidder. It's this hot, tall, sexy white man, and it's like BMW. She's like, ding, 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 we have a winner. He pulls over. He's like, hey, are you in trouble? She's like, yeah, it looks like I have a flat. And he's like, oh, do you have a spare? She's like, is that the little circular thing in the back of my trunk? And he's like, yeah, that's it. And she's like, yeah, I have one of those. He's like, okay, I'll pull over. She's like, okay, great. He pulls over. He gets out of the car, changes the tire, invites him inside for a drink. And now the plot thickens.
I love how they chose this man to be a white man. I thought that was hilarious.
I thought that was a great move. That was a great move. Diversify.
He's high. I don't care what race he is. Come inside.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Come on inside.
Right.
There's white people at this party.
Right.
Hello.
You're going right on in, buddy.
Right. We are in Beverly Hills. Hello.
Yes. So he peeps this. He sees Shanté with this white man, and now he's starting to look like, okay, well, who the hell is this? He's starting to get jealous. Tony also peeps this because Tony's acting like this is Jordan's relationship. At first, Keith is like, okay, maybe it's not that big of a deal. And Tony's like, nah, they're not bumping and grinding on the dance floor. They're all to the side, away from everybody, having a one-on-one conversation. She's really trying to get to know this man. You, Keith, should be worried. And he's like, oh, okay. So he takes Connie. He goes like 10 feet away from Shanté and her new man, and he gets her to bump and grind and do a little dance on her to get Shanté's attention. She obviously peeps game, but she is, focused on her plan of seeing unbothered. And I think it's working. Keith is concerned. He's upset. Qualms, bitch. Qualms. So at this point, Keith has had enough. He tries to he sees Shanté walk inside with the white man, and he grabs Shanté and he's like, can we talk? And he's basically like trying to look, this is going too far. I'm done with this. Let's stop playing these games. This is when she should have been like, all right. Like,
no, I think she should have kept it going.
Really?
Because why you came up in there with that girl? So she do gotta one up.
But why she had to play the games? She did start the game playing.
I mean, she did, but
she did.
He shouldn't. He should have never.
Right, because he was in the wrong.
With that girl.
Right, he should have been begging. He was in the wrong. That's true. Like you have no leeway there.
He was that apologetic when they went to dinner, and he was just giving the facts. He wasn't like, I'm sorry. He's like, this is what happened.
Yeah,
nigga, you need to be on your knees.
Right. No, it was crazy. It was crazy. Right. He should. Right. Maybe she shouldn't have given up. And she doesn't. She doesn't. Right. She pulls another bonus round. They're talking, and she like fiddles with her purse, and she like accidentally, quote unquote, drops a condom on the ground. He picks it up. He's like, "What's this?" She's like, "It's
just in case.
With protection.
In case what? Just in case I need it." She's like, "Goodbye." She's about to leave the party with, I don't even know his name, the white guy.
White man.
And he's like, if you leave with him, I'm sleeping with Connie. And she's like, look, if that's what you feel like you need to do to like control me, go ahead and do it. But just know, like, I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm leaving with him regardless. Goodbye.
Bye.
So she leaves the party. She even says herself, Shanté's like, look, what I just did was risky. He could very well sleep with Connie, but I don't think he will. It's a gamble, But I'll bet by the time I get home and this fine white man drops me off, he'll be waiting inside my house with roses and flowers, ready to apologize and make up. So the white guy, I guess after spending like the evening together, he drops her off at the house. He's like, "You
Very
sure I
nice
can't
man.
come inside?" She's like, "No, thank
I'm
you.
really tired.
Goodbye."
Thank you so much.
So he drives off. She walks into her house. I don't know why she expected him to be in the house. Does he have a key? Like,
Uh,
how would he
uh,
have gained access to your home?
Break a window.
You don't
Maybe
see his
kissed it
car
out.
in the
Yeah.
garage.
Yeah. I don't know what she was expecting.
I was
But I
like,
guess
bitch,
she
he's
was.
not there.
I guess she expected when she pulled up, he was gonna be 5 minutes behind. I don't know. But
Right.
she was
So she
expecting
gets in
his
the house.
presence quickly.
She walks in the house talking about Keith.
Oh, she
Keith?
does say that. She does say
Hello,
that.
Keith. Why would he be in
Maybe-
the house, bitch?
Maybe he did have a key. How long they was dating?
I don't know.
But she sure was calling his name. That was
Keith?
funny.
Keith?
Keith.
Keith ain't there. Keith
Like-
ain't home.
Bitch, I'm here to murder you. What if he was a murderer?
Right. So she's, disappointed to
Bummed.
find that Keith is not in the house. But the doorbell does ring. She's like, there he is. So she goes to the door, opens the doorbell. Not Keith. It's a delivery man looking for the Johnson residence. He has some Chinese takeout. He's at the wrong door. It's next door. She's pissed. Keith didn't show. She's devastated. She's like, fuck,
Ouch.
I was wrong. Did he sleep with Connie? Is it over? Did I lose my man? She's devastated. So she goes to, I guess, the club where her and Keith met at.
Her favorite restaurant, which also happens to be a club too. It's like a bar, club, restaurant, favorite restaurant for whatever reason.
Foolish.
But yes, this is where she met Keith, because in the beginning of the movie, there's a scene of her meeting Keith. Keith walks up to her while she's with her girls. He's like, "Can I ask you questions?" And the question was like, "Do you find me attractive?"
She's like, "Do you find me attractive?" Yes. Do you? I don't even fucking remember.
I just remember, "Do you find me attractive?" So she goes to her. So after this whole thing, she goes to her favorite spot to grab a drink. She's sitting there. She's sulking. This girl comes up to her, and Shanté very nicely is like, "Hey, girl, how's it going?" And the girl's like, "It's terrible. I can't find a man for nothing. There's a sexy man over there, but he ain't paying me no mind. He talking about his ex-girlfriend that broke his heart, blah, 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 blah." And she turns her, and I guess from what she's saying, she's like, "That's gotta be my Keith." So she turns around, she sees Keith, she goes up to Keith, and she asks him the same questions he asked her when they first met. Is
Now, if I'm right about you, all the answers to my questions will be yes.
You think so?
Yes. Do you like basketball?
Yes.
Do you find me attractive?
Yes.
Do you think I find you attractive?
Yes.
Can I just ask you one more question? Do you think a woman who thought she could control her man with rules could ever get him to come back?
He's like, no. And then she sighs and she walks away. Unless, he says, he really, really loves her. And she's like, oh. And then she asks him, "Do you want to dance?" And then he kisses her. He plants one on her. And then they stop kissing and she says, "You never answered my question." And they kiss again. The end.
dance.
They're back together.
That had been the quickest wrap up.
It was so fucking quick.
It was like 5
I was like,
minutes of like a wrap up. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that was
That was quick.
fast. I
That was
like,
fast.
where's like shouldn't he be like dating Connie for like 3 weeks or
I
something?
don't know. Right.
And she
it
should be
should've-
like eating ice cream on the couch.
Right.
We should see the wedding between Karen and Michael.
Right,
We failed
right,
to
right.
mention that Michael proposed to Karen.
Oh man, she said, yeah, she's so excited.
I was like, why didn't we see any of that in the in between? Like that's what
right. It seems like it's the same night that this happened. Like the night that they were supposed to go home with their boyfriend, girlfriend.
It is.
Oh yeah. It's just
It is.
they were like, gotta wrap the story up. Can't play
Right.
these games anymore. But I feel like this movie is a lot of people should watch, women should watch, because I do think there is a game you must play, or you at least need to know the rules so you can play it
Yeah.
properly.
You got to know the rules to play the game, baby.
Right. And you better hope that your boyfriend, your significant other, the guy you're going after doesn't have a Tony on his side.
You better
Because
pray.
if he does,
To
we're
the
kind of
high
fucked.
heavens.
Right. Because
Yeah.
Keith should have folded weeks ago, days ago,
Oh,
but
seriously.
goddamn
And
Tony
he
kept
would
him afloat.
have.
He would have.
It's so funny because this movie really isn't. The two playing the game is not Keith and Shanté. It is Shanté and Tony.
Tony, he's like, I could play a game with your boy, with your best friends, whatever.
That is so funny.
It's so crazy.
Well, all in all, an excellent film.
Yeah, one of my favorite.
I think some of the dialogue was a bit silly, but other than that.
My favorite part, that's not my favorite part. I do love that part when Gabrielle Union, her cameo, her little walk and that hair. It's my favorite part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see that. I'm gonna go see your Negro. I love it.
Go holler at that Negro.
Negro. I love that.
Go holler at that Negro.
It's so cringe, but it's so good. I just love when she said, "Let me go holler at that Negro." Felt very black.
And then she does the hand.
Negro.
Holler at that
Negro. Yeah, girl.
Okay.
It's like perfect. It's like the perfect thing you say to someone that you friendly with, but you don't like. Yeah. Oh, it's your Negro. Like, fuck you, bitch. Love
That's
it.
why she called her a bitch.
Yeah. Did you have any negatives about this movie? You said dialogue. You said something.
Yeah. Every time freaking Tony talked, I was like, will he shut the fuck up? Like everything, and he psychoanalyzed everything.
Oh, yeah,
he would literally be like, oh my God, you mean to tell me she sneezed on the date? Did she use your napkin to sneeze into or her napkin? Because, bro, if she used your napkin, it's all over for you. You're done. This relationship is over. She holds all the cards. Did she tie her shoe? Because if she tied her shoe, do you know what that means? Like, everything. I was like, none of this makes anything you're talking about. Nothing equates to anything. Like, none of it makes any sense.
Right. But he was right.
I don't know about right.
I mean, the whole did she pay for the meal? She offered to pay for the meal. Oh, she was trying to big dog you up.
Yeah, she was trying to big dick you.
Yeah. I could see why Vivica. I could see a version of Shanté that I didn't like. So I can see why.
Yeah,
I didn't like
when Karen got engaged and she was like, yeah, I'm happy for her, but no, she didn't even say that. She's like, I've got my own shit I'm dealing with. Like, how can you be happy for somebody if your shit's not together?
Right.
I was like,
and I really didn't like the fact that she didn't share her problems with her friends. Like, she was all up in these shit, talking shit, to us about them, but you can't tell them
because she proclaims to know everything
and to
have everything so in line and together. So when her shit started falling apart, that's what happened when you think you're better than everybody,
right? Which I just think it was fair. Like, bitch, I'm sure. Like, I'm fighting my nigga in front of your face. Like, bitch,
right?
Stop playing.
Yeah, cut that shit.
Like, my man used to be homeless. Like, what's the problem? This nigga sell drugs. Like, why you playing my face?
Right, what's good?
What's good? You could be real with us. Don't play with me. But I wish Shanté and Keith the best. I think they'll last.
Yeah.
I think as long as he falls in line, and doesn't do anything stupid again, he should be fine.
Right.
And maybe I'd be very curious to see how Shanté and Tony get together. That's gonna be one interesting.
Oh, right. Well, she doesn't know he's the puppet master.
I feel like it won't take long though.
Yeah, it might.
It won't take long before she's like, you. And I know Tony already probably don't fully like her.
Oh yeah, he definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, all in all, good movie. Don't forget to
like, subscribe, rate, review, comment. Even if it's a bad comment, we don't care.
No, I do. Tell your friends, tell your mother. Go watch Are You the One officially out on Hulu for your
Are You My First, bitch? It's called Are You My First.
What did I say? Are You My One?
You said Are You the One?
Are You the One? Sorry, I said it so perfectly. And don't forget to tune into Are You My First officially on Hulu, 10 episode
and Disney Plus.
Oh, it's on Disney Plus. Disney Plus is so fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, no, it's just such a weird
Disney Plus and Hulu.
Because sorry, they gotta shut down Disney Plus because I shouldn't be able to click on Tangled and Dexter in the same fucking aliens on there. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, is it G-rated? Is it R-rated? Pick a fucking lane, people.
Yeah, it is kind
of. But yeah, go watch the show.
Go watch Are You My First? It's really good. I'm in all 10 episodes. Because technically,
but it's really good.
Because technically, I am. Yeah, go watch it, please.
It was fun to watch. I don't usually watch love dating shows.
Oh my God, that's all I care about. Oh my God, I love
I
reality
hate them.
dating shows. I'm a sucker for
I hate
love.
them.
So I love watching them.
I
Oh my god, I love love.
Is that why you watch them?
Yes, oh my
Not for the
god.
drama?
Well, that too.
Oh,
I
okay.
think they're the best type of version of reality TV.
See,
oh my
my
god,
version.
I love dating shows. They're so
But see,
good.
I like the flavor of love ones.
I mean,
like
those are
the-
good too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are amazing. But I feel like these are different. Like I can never get into Bachelor, Bachelorette.
Yeah, that's
But I
too.
did.
I mean, even though like this show is very much like Bachelor Nation
Yeah.
adjacent, but yeah, it's too like conservative, cookie cutter, PG for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so is my show.
You say
so.
that. You say that. Maybe the next show you'll be on is The Bachelor.
Bitch, I ain't going on this show because I ain't competing with 20 bitches for one man. I ain't doing it. I'll be the Bachelorette. But I ain't going on the Bachelor. Who's calling me?
No, we have to be on The Bachelor to be on The Bachelorette.
You know, that used to be the case, but like they've had bachelors who have never been on the Bachelorette before.
It's crazy.
Like the first ever black bachelor, he was never on the Bachelorette.
Right, but it was always The Bachelor first. The Bachelorette's new.
The Bachelorette is newer than the Bachelor.
The Bachelor.
But like the first black
But,
one is like that was a more recent season. That was only like 5 seasons
right,
ago.
but what about the women? The women all come from The Bachelor or no?
Yeah, pretty much.
unless you plan on.
Yeah. Well, I'm
somehow
not doing
being
that
the
fucking
Bachelor.
shit. So
Do it.
no.
Well, you say you would be the Bachelor. Oh,
I would be the Bachelorette, but not if I have to be on the Bachelor. I'm not doing that.
I don't know. I feel like
I ain't fighting for one man's attention with 20 women. That's
like you have to. Like this is we're gonna do some shows you don't want to do.
I
But
don't
I really
do
hope they
shit.
ask you to be on Traders. Somehow get on Traders.
I know, right?
Go apply for that.
You know, I saw a TikTok the other day that I don't know how you can, but I don't know if that was legit or not. But it was like a casting director. He's like, the application for Traders is open, and people in the comments are like, you can be a normal person and apply to Traders. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, how?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think.
I've never watched the show, but I'm pretty sure everyone there.
Yeah,
is
no,
celebrity.
everyone on there is from like other reality TV shows. So I'm like, are y'all doing a regular person season or something?
Maybe. Unless they're trying to like the next one they want like regular people and celebrities, which would actually be kind of fun. I would love to see that.
God, I would not want that.
I don't know if celebrities would agree to be with normal people, but I would
mix.
love that.
No, keep it separate.
I want to mix.
Keep it separate.
No, please mix.
No.
I would love it. I would love someone to be like, fuck you.
That just
Lisa
that creates too much of a power dynamic. The celebrities are going to think they're better than the regular people.
Yeah, but then you make all the regular people, I don't know the show, the whatever, people in charge. I don't know how it works.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
You know, talk about the trader. But yeah.
All right.
Guys.
Well.
Go out and watch a movie.
Who, me?
Everyone. Just the world.
Yeah, totally. All right.
Yeah. All right. Bye.